Yeah, I'll just post it in the chat. Yeah, I'll post it in the media chat as well. Where is it? There it is. And I was gonna say, you want to start with the new event or your KVK, Leon? Which one? Because I want to talk about that new event real quick. There's just so many Leons in in the Rusty Kingdoms Discord. What the hell? Wait, Leon,
His
are you
ID
not
is
in that
Son of
Discord?
the Leon.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
What?
Son of the Leon.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Podcast started, right? I can see it. I can see it.
Yes. Let me turn on my
All right, so
webcam at least.
somebody go ahead and do the pleasure of introduction. I'm gonna just say hello, and then continue fighting it.
Okay, so yeah, you're fighting in altars if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you can
Yes, sir.
maybe you can send me the chords real quick and I'll
Well, actually, it's Heroic Anthem. It's the last one.
Oh, you
The
can't
old
watch
generation.
it?
So yeah. The fog clears tomorrow.
Okay. Well, anyway, so we got Mr. DaddyFurious here fighting in the altar, doing important stuff. And then Leon, I don't know if you want to introduce yourself real quick.
Hello guys, I'm Leon, I'm from 2142 and I'm here to discuss stuff about what's currently going on in the game. Nice to meet you all.
Yes, my name is FrogBoii. I wasn't there the last episode, but most people know me as the infantry guy, I guess, and someone that likes to take a lot of city rallies. So that's me. And last time we had Synod here as well, but he couldn't make it this time. I think he was just busy with life, basically. But first thing I want to talk about, we've got this beautiful new update, and with a beautiful new event, the Smithy Specials, I think it's called. What do you guys think about it? I don't know, Leon, you had something to say about it earlier.
Yeah, I think it's not worth the money that we're supposed to put in, and it's not free to play friendly, and I have a problem with it. I think it's a garbage event. Sorry to say that.
Okay, because you don't get enough hammers, right? I think that's what you.
Yeah, not enough hammers and not enough blueprints for what it calls for. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about it. I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, I haven't bought any of the bundles for it, but it seems like you don't get that many hammers if you're free to play. You can get them through the 7K gem event I saw. You get a couple, but again, I think it's just another way to get some blueprints. But if I'm looking at it, you get like 3 pieces or like 1 piece. It's not much.
True. Yeah, I think you can also get some from the other events just by logging in daily.
Yeah. It's
What is it, like 13, 14?
Let me see what it is.
Yeah, but even for the number of the hammers you can get through the events and everything free to play friendly, it's not enough to get a full blueprint.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, for sure.
I don't think they're gonna get even 15, half of it.
Yeah,
So
no, it's definitely like I don't think you can get anywhere near that. When I'm looking at least what's in my shop, it's what is this? 8 pieces for 30 hammers or something like that. Now I've got
yeah,
9 hammers and I didn't buy any bundle yet, so I don't know how many hammers I can get.
as you can see, there's the 80% reduction. You can get 3 pieces for 6 hammers, and if you calculate that, if you want if you are lucky enough to get the 80% during the event on all the pieces, it's gonna cost you like what, 60 hammers?
Yeah,
And
60 hammers.
and how much does that cost in dollars if you buy the bundle?
I think that would
I don't think.
be one gold chest, I think.
Yeah, you get a lot more through the more free-to-play friendly events than what you get in here. So I don't know what's the hype about this event. I did not watch what Chizgul did. I saw that he did a live about it, but unfortunately I had no time to watch it. But uh, I'm curious what he had to say about it, because the way I see it, it's unfortunately it's not a very Christmassy event for me. It's supposed to be like gifting and all of that, but it's more taking than gifting.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically just one more spender event for you to get like blueprints, right? That's basically what it is.
Yeah, the same thing happened with the new stuff that we have for the iconics, and that also is still it's for the spenders. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
because it's kind of crazy with all the updates. Like you said earlier, all the updates and stuff that are coming out. It's kind of crazy what they're all adding now with the iconic system, and we're even getting a 15% health infantry skin. Like to
About
me,
time.
that's kind of crazy.
It was about time, to be honest.
Yeah, but
That
I didn't expect it.
for for the Zenith skin, the 15%, that I can say I can make an exception. Sure, there are people who put thousands of dollars in the game, and that thing, this stuff keeps the game going. It's a cool skin. It's for the best of the best, but even those who spend a lot of money in it cannot get it in the most competitive kingdoms, like in 1960. How much power do you have to get in order to get one?
Oh, it's
So
gonna
it's
be crazy.
yeah, there are a lot of continents with kingdoms who are planning it. They communicate between each other, so they don't gain a lot of power. They decide which one gets it, but that's just a few continents who do that. The rest is just spending and making sure to get the skin, but like 95% of people who try to get it, they don't get it.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. This is gonna be crazy power that's gonna be gained for this. Very competitive, but I would love to compete for it myself. Mine broke, sadly, so I'll just have to wait and see what happens with it. But I think
Yeah,
all these things combined is just, I think Chisco says it a lot, right? It's a lot of power creep going on with everything being added.
yeah, and I heard from a whale that I'm close to. He said that all the zeniths are just a money pit. It's a trap. It's a trap for
Yeah,
the.
for
It's
sure.
not worth the amount of money you put for that skin in order to get it. It's not worth it. It's better to have a 10% extra stat than anything else.
Yeah,
But
because you
what's important is the way it looks. That's what people want. The way it looks. They want a skin actually. They don't want stats. They want a good looking skin.
Yeah, and actually, I got something to say about that because they added the transmog feature, right? Where you can change the at least the way your skin looks, but not the stats. But for me, I find it very stupid that you have to like actually own the skin to be able to change the looks. So if I want to change my legendary skin, I don't have any other legendary city skins, so I'm not able to change it at all.
Yeah,
So it's
me
kind of
too.
useless.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
also have only one, so it's basically it's not a big update, if I can say.
yeah, it's kind of useless because I thought I would love to have like the Atlantis skin or at least the look of it because I really like the Atlantis skin, but it's basically the brushes are useless. You can't do anything with it unless you have the other skins.
I don't think I'm ever gonna use the brushes because it's only for the same quality, right, of city skins. But
Yeah,
for
yeah,
legendary and legendary, that's nonsense. That's there's no point to it then.
yeah, exactly. There's no real use for it. If they would just like allow us to choose a city skin that we don't have and just pick the looks of it, then I would say it's a nice system. You can customize a little bit, but like this, I'm not sure. I don't think anyone is gonna use it. They should probably just change it, but for another time, I guess. So, Leon, do you want to say some stuff about your KVK? Because I'll head over there. I think you sent the coords earlier.
Yeah, I sent you the coords of the actual map.
Yeah, let me head over there. If I can find your message. Where was it? Or if you can send it again in the
Yeah,
group
you
chat.
can say you can type in C12058. I think it was. Let me see. Yeah, it's 12058. C12058.
All right, let me take a look. Because honestly, I don't know much about this KVK, so maybe you can give me a little update.
Yeah, well, basically the drama is still ongoing. It has a decision hasn't been reached. So at this point, the KVK is still ruined. We I am in 2142. There we fought with the only camp we could fight was the 2313, and that was on the left side. We are the water camp on the right side. We easily won our zone 5, but I think moving on, fighting in other zones from this point, it's not worth it. Because 1316, another powerful kingdom, together with 2728, did not fight at all. It's still 2v4 in terms of camps.
Yeah.
2010 is a strong kingdom, but I don't think they're gonna fight 2 camps. Because they are still fighting now against 2061. They are winning, but fighting 2 kingdoms at the same time won't be doable for them. It will be a waste. And currently in my zone in 2142 fighting 2313, it's basically now the enemy is trying to farm kill because that's the only thing they can do, because all their flags, all their forts are gone from zone 5.
Yeah, because if
And
I understood right, it's they just wanted an easy KVK. If I got that right.
that's what people are speculating, especially 2061. They are notorious for their betrayals, and people expect to try to do something by the end of when the King's Land is going to open up, because they always want the star. And since they're facing 1316, they're not actually facing, they're allied somehow, but I doubt that. In the end, the outcome is unsure. I don't know who's gonna get the star, but one thing is for certain: 2142 and 2010 is not gonna go overboard. Now we're having fun, but we're not going for the win, because it's 1 trillion KP in difference, a lot of power in difference, and 2 camps versus 4 camps is not doable, even though we have the same seed.
Yeah, so basically, I remember some years ago there was a talk about, if you don't like the matchup, you just don't fight, so the enemy has to like trade kills and stuff. Is that kind of what you're planning to do, or you still gonna fight and just see how it goes?
I don't think we're gonna fight much. We're just gonna try and get our quests done, the minimum rewards we can get.
Yeah.
But once we reach King's Land, that's where we think we're gonna stop pushing somehow, because
Okay. Yeah.
it's not gonna be worth it. I am pretty sure something is gonna go between the 4 allied camps. Let's just say they're not really allied, but I'm
Yeah, they're
pretty
gonna
sure
fight
it's
each
gonna.
other for the
They're gonna
Zig.
fight each other, and 2010, 2142, they don't care at this point. They can fight each other, and whoever gets King's Land, it's we don't care. We wait for the next KVK. At this point, we're just having fun, and yeah, as I said, we get the minimum rewards as possible, and that was it. We wait for the next KVK, and hopefully it's gonna be better kingdoms.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of messed up to do a 4v2 in general. It's not fun for anyone, I would say, not even for the guys in the 4 camps, but I guess that's up for them. If they're gonna fight for the Zig, it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, and what really happened initially, 2010 and 2142, together with 2728, all three decided that they should ally up, and it's gonna become official. Yeah, everyone agreed. So 2142 let everybody know that these are the allies, and nothing's gonna change. And 3 days later, I don't know what happened uh, in private, in between messages between 2728 and other enemy kingdoms. But 2728, after 3 days, decided to rework, even though they initially and officially said yes on the Allied camps. And this is what started all the drama, because uh, somehow 2061 wanted to ally with 2010 and 2142,
Yeah.
but 2010 didn't want to ally with 1316, and 2142 did not want to ally with 2061 because of what happened last KVK. 2061 betrayed 2381, the kingdom where DaddyFurious was before.
Okay, so
So
they
if
like to
if we were
backstab.
to if we were to ally with 2061, then we would expect them to betray us. That's what we did not want. Another option was 2313, but I'm not sure about how the diplomacy worked, but 2313 was not an option.
Okay.
And in the beginning of, from what I've seen from the screenshots, in the beginning, the diplomacy did not work quite as well, because El Rey Chorizo, the king of 2142, tried to take to make contact with all other kingdoms, but 1316 told him to wait, because these things take time. But he waited and waited, and after 4 or 5 days, I think, after the Allies formed, since 1316 ignored 2142 for a final decision, they made a decision for themselves. And then 1316 started this drama, but I'm pretty sure 2061 is behind all this.
Yeah, so what I'm getting is basically 2061 is just gonna try to get the
Yeah,
star.
2061 is gonna betray everyone, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they just want to get the star then, basically.
Yeah,
They do
but now
have 5 stars
they're
by the looks of it.
yeah, they're losing against 2010. So
Okay, gonna have to keep an eye on it then. I see like a 24th or something in that zone 5, so
yeah,
looks
but
like a lot of
slowly
fun.
slowly 2010 is winning. Now it's their downtime. That's why I don't see much fighting. But earlier it was a lot of
Yeah,
burning.
I see stuff burning. Yeah, it's it looks like a lot of fun. Man, so
Yeah,
many forts. They gotta do something about all these forts, man.
yeah,
I hope Lilith's gonna put in an update at some
yeah.
point.
And if you check it down below in zone 5 between Water Camp and
Oh yeah.
Greenwood, I think. Yeah, we closed them off. So what they do now is just farm killing.
Yeah, what else? What else is that to do? Looks like you guys did pretty good though. Didn't seem like there was much of a fight. But maybe I'm wrong in that. But yeah,
Uh,
there's something else in my KVK at least going on. We might be getting the first kingdom that has a 10-star alliance. The
no,
very first. And that is Daybreak. Let me see, which alliance is it gonna be? That would be, yes, 1158. They've got 9 stars right now. I think 960 also has 9 stars right now.
I think
But
so.
these guys are crazy. They're probably gonna get the Zig. They won Kingsland, so I'm assuming with the allies they're gonna get the final star in the end. But they are crazy fighters. They deserve the 10 star. I'll say that. We were up against them in our zone 7 fight, and we basically had to 3v1 them to push them back. It was very crazy. They're very organized. They're very powerful.
Wait, who is it? Which kingdom?
1158.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. They're having their 10 stars? That's crazy.
Yep. Yep. If they get
Faster
the
than
if they get
1961.
the if they get the Zig, yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I've heard there was some angry people about that they would get it before 960, but I'm sure there'll be no drama involved into that. I'm sure. Yeah, these guys are beautiful fighters. I'll say that they totally deserved it. But this KVK
Are they
semi
A
from
seed
the
or high B seed?
they are A seed. I think I
I
believe
see.
so.
So they actually captured the ziggurat.
Yeah, right now I think this is Water Camp has it right now, and then in a couple of days, I'm guessing they will take it.
Yeah, okay, so they're allied.
Yeah, they're allied.
Mhm.
They it was super awkward for Daybreak. That's the camp they're in because they were locked out of Kingsland before, and they had to fight my camp, which I'll be honest wasn't the best one in terms of stats and stuff like that. But they fought day in day out. I don't think they had a single real downtime moment. So eventually they got to Kingsland and they smacked people. A lot of wills
Well,
in that kingdom.
if they're gonna get the 10 star, if they're gonna be the first kingdoms to get that, then congratulations to them.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I meanwhile I'm on my like 10th losing streak or something. I never win a KVK. I'm just so unlucky. I need to go to a kingdom where they win. If you guys
Well,
know any kingdom.
21, 2142 can open the gates after KVK.
I remember fighting 2142 about a year ago, I think. Yeah, we had Kingsland on New Year's Eve. That was fun. Exactly 1 year ago now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's an option.
Really?
Cause
That's gonna be us this KVK. Our Kingsland is on 31st
yeah,
December.
it's fun. It's fun. I'll say that. But I think in 2142 they had. Do you know Hessian Leon?
Stian, I heard about it.
Yeah, he
It,
was
it
in 2142, I believe. Um,
Hessian or
yeah,
who?
Hessian and
Hessian. I don't.
Jobert. A couple of players from
This
there.
this is actually the second KVK with 2142.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're
I
not.
migrated in like 2 KVKs ago.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, because
I
before
have those guys in my KVK right now in a different kingdom. So I thought maybe they left like last KVK, but they probably left a little bit earlier.
Hessian, I see him.
Yeah,
Ah,
he's got a weird ID as well. He's got 3 digits. It's like the oldest player ever.
yeah, I don't think I've seen him.
Yeah, he was at least in 2142 when I fought them, but I guess he moved on. I don't know if 2142 went through any like drama or something, but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, 2142 had drama last KVK as well, but
Oh,
it was a civil war back then,
oh, you
and
had
then
a
it,
civil war?
yeah, we were in the same camp. I think if I remember correctly, we had 3 kingdoms or 4 kingdoms in one camp. I really don't remember, but all I know is we had 1774 with us, and they were not happy how everyone in the camp against the camp with 2381, the camp DaddyFurious was in the kingdom 2381. We kind of got pushed back by 2381, and ever since then 1774 got salty for some reason, even though their kingdom performed worse, the worst
Oh no.
in comparison with the others. And what they did, they tried to get the lead from El Rey Chorizo, the leader, the coalition leader from
Oh yeah,
2142,
yeah.
and he refused, of course, because we were not trusting them in leading the camp. And what they tried to do, they tried to rally the RCF, and that's when civil war started. But we destroyed their kingdom in a few hours. In a few hours, they were out of Zone
Oh
4.
yeah.
In a few hours, they were out of Zone 4. Can you believe that? That's how bad that kingdom is.
Overplayed their hand by a
Yeah,
lot. That's I
yeah.
mean that's fun though. You take a little revenge.
And right after that, 2061 betrayed 2381. And 2061 asked 2142 for help, and we can get rewards from the ziggurat if we help. And that's what happened. So basically, it became a 3 camp versus 1.
What the hell? And you just get Ziggurat? Okay. I mean,
yeah, we
hey,
got
good
the
deal.
ziggurat. And
Good deal.
2061 got the star.
That is an interesting KVK, if I say if I say the
Yeah,
least.
but the reason why, the reason they say, the reason why they betrayed 2381 was because 2381 was not correct when keeping the same rules they decided in the beginning. Meaning, those who fight more, who get more kills, get the ziggurat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But what 2142 did in the beginning, once we lost the fight against 2381, the fire camp, we immediately went and fought the other camp that had 2061 in the beginning. So 2061 camp fought the camp above them, and that was allied with us. They got a lot of KP from their side. They won their side, and then they turned against us. So of course they got more kill points. But
yeah, exactly.
But that's no reason to use that as an excuse to get the ziggurat. Somehow. So
Yeah,
this is
that's a
how
tough
the
one.
drama started. So even though we had a civil war in the camp, we actually won the KVK because we got the ziggurat rewards.
That is a weird KVK. I'll say that. That's a weird KVK. How that just all happens.
And our king said, "Hey, if there are possibilities to get rewards for my kingdom, I take any means necessary. Even though we had a civil war, I have to make up for it somehow." So that's what they did. That's what the king decided, and he did good by doing that.
Yeah, exactly. If you at least get some awards, that's way better. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
it's a fun thing. At least if they're like trash talking and you civil war it out, and then you get end rewards as well. I mean, what could be better than that?
well, this is one of the things that make the game fun. But the way I see it, it's all down the hill from here on with the iconics, with the Christmas event. I'm not really happy with it.
Yeah, because I mean, the 7K gem event seems the same.
Yeah, it's the same. It's fine. It's good.
Although
It has good rewards.
the city skin, it's siege defense. I'm not sure why we have a siege unit defense skin.
Yeah, they wanted to make it for the range formation meta
I
for the
know,
Margaret
but
and the Babur, because now they're
it's
adding like that. They're adding like more formations, more city skins for siege stats basically.
it's so niche. Like no one runs it. I mean, I've seen like one person actually have a siege
Yeah,
march this KVK. Like
yeah, but they kind of buffed Margaret and Babur,
I know,
and
but for anyone to actually invest into that, it's kind of
if
yeah.
if I didn't have a list to with commanders I need to upgrade still, I would have gone for that. Because sitting back, making a tower out of your march, and shooting from afar, getting kill points, that I'm kind of interested in. Even though I take damage, I take a lot less than what I can against the damage I deal to the enemy.
Yeah, I mean the guy that did run the Bobber Margaret March in my KVK, he was trading positive against me. I mean that wasn't fun. I had to like run away the whole time. So it's definitely good, but it just yeah, you have to invest into it, and if you want to do that, that's the question.
Yeah, well, I believe the more commanders are gonna come in. I'm not sure if they're gonna release more leadership. They will, but a lot less than what we would expect. And I think they're gonna try and release more siege engineering commanders.
Yeah,
I think
because remember during the event they said that the garrison commander for leadership or the garrison and rally commanders would be MGE. Now I'm wondering if there's gonna be like a garrison commander that's gonna buff siege, because that would be pretty decent. Having
Yeah, and this way they're gonna make people keep their siege and not delete them.
Imagine siege meta.
I mean, I've seen. I mean, obviously, like Hera YSS gets used here and then with siege, and it's not a bad garrison to run if you just have siege lot running around. But yeah, most kingdoms delete siege, I think, or at least some kingdoms do. So
Yeah, my kingdom does so.
yeah, my kingdom does as well. So if that would actually be like a meta thing, it would be pretty funny to see how that runs out. Just having all siege. Ah, just imagine the trades.
Can you open again the Christmas event with the blueprints?
Oh yeah. The Smitty
You you're
specials.
you're not you're not using gems to refresh the list?
No, I haven't done anything with the store base key yet. I'm thinking of buying maybe these three pieces. Cause does the list refresh if you bought everything, or do you have to use the 100 gems? Actually, I'm not sure.
If you use the 100 gems, it's going to refresh the list, and it's basically the same as the gypsy woman with the
Yeah, the
items.
gems keep going up. Like
Oh,
now I'm up
okay,
to
yeah.
500.
Yeah, the gems keep going up. If you don't have a lot of gems, you should not do that. But the materials you buy with the gems are better than what you get from the shop.
That's true. That's true. But also, you're gonna spend gems to refresh the page. So that's just it kills the discount you're getting.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's not really free to play friendly at all in that way in general. If you're gonna
yeah.
have
Yeah,
to spend
unless
gems to refresh it the whole time.
if you clear all the items, then it's gonna be free refresh. So
Oh, is it?
yeah, if you clear everything
I
from
clear
one
everything?
level, yeah.
Well, let me clear everything real quick. Let's find out.
Do you have enough hammers to clear everything?
Yeah. I just bought all the stuff. Let me see. Oh, it is a free refresh. Okay, so
Yep.
I guess that's not too bad then. I mean, you're still gonna have to spend a lot of gems to buy materials and stuff if they maybe not
If you
need.
don't have hammers, it's gonna be bad because you can't really refresh. You're gonna
Yeah,
get stuck.
yeah. So not really free to play friendly. More like a whale kind of event that you can just get more blueprints. Basically, it's just another way.
Yeah,
Nothing,
so
nothing too special.
in this event you basically have to spend the gems to get the materials, and spending the gems makes your blueprints cost less if
Yeah,
you're lucky enough.
yeah.
So it makes you spend your gems and then spend your hammers. And it's clear to me that it's too overwhelming for the free to play, and it's not worth investing in it or even look at it.
Yeah, you would still like rather go for like dig or the egg event. At least I
Yeah,
normally go for the egg event for the
Yeah,
I
I would
was
materials.
go
re-
for the egg event too.
I think that's like it just depends what you need, right? If I need blueprints, I'll probably focus more on the hammer event because you get guarantee what you get.
yeah, I also don't understand why they did not implement a thing that you can buy hammers with gems, just the same way you use it in the dig event.
Yeah, that's actually a good one because normally you can buy like 10 hammers for the dig event. You can't buy anything. You get, let me see, how many hammers do you get from the 7K gem event? Let me see real quick. You get 9
Yeah.
from level 11.
Honestly, the dig event is a lot better than this crap. For real.
Yeah,
That's the way I see it.
yeah,
I don't understand what's the point of creating this in
I
in
agree.
regards to the dig event.
yeah. I mean, I think they just have it as an additional way, but like you said, it's not really for any free to play or low spender. It's
Yeah, it's an additional thing, but it costs you more than investing in the dig event.
yeah. If you can only play one of those events like once in a while, like this is not for you at all. It's definitely better to just do hammer event.
Like in the hammer event, I actually get like 16 blueprints with, if I'm lucky enough, with 50 hammers. And those hammers I farm from killing forts and barbarians.
Yeah, I was about to say because you also can get them from doing those simple tasks, but here it's literally just 7K gem event or just buy the bundle. Like there's no other way. They should really just add some other stuff. Although I also see here with the choice chest, you can get legendary equipment chest, which I mean for that, if it's discounted, I'll take that though. That's pretty decent.
You can also get it from the daily login. Go to the other events. Uh,
Oh, do I not have that yet? Daily login.
the first one, Winter's Worms.
Oh, this one.
First one. No, no, no. Close this. Go to events tab.
What?
Go out. Go out.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to show?
Just go out. Go to the events tab, events page,
Yeah. This one, right?
and then the first one. You see it.
This one. This holiday event.
Yeah. On day one, you get hammers.
Wait, do I just not have? Oh, this one. I see it. Never mind. Okay, the Christmas party. Okay, so you get some hammers here as well. I see. Okay, so it's not all too bad, but still, how many does this give you? 5, 8,
It's
12,
about 13, I think.
13. Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's not enough for free to play and low spenders. Like these guys are fucked. You know, like
Yeah,
basic.
so you can get like 30 hammers without spending. If you get the 7K gem event as well.
So how many blueprints is that? Like 10?
Yeah, if you're lucky, I think so.
If you get discount, like let's say 70% at best.
Yeah, for 70% discount, it's 3 hammers a piece, basically. So yeah, it's not that many blueprints at all. Like it helps, but I would like to see more. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's disappointing, honestly.
Yeah, it's I thought it would be a little bit better, but maybe they will. You know, it's the first time they did the event, so maybe they will change it a little bit. I hope so, at least. But for now, it's not worth the investment. That's for sure.
I would have preferred the dig event or egg event in place of this.
Yeah, because that if they're gonna put this in the rotation as well, I'm not sure if they're gonna do that, but so they would have like Esmeralda, Egg, Dig, and then this event. It's gonna be a while before you actually get back to the Dig event again. So
If they add this as an extra without changing the specific dates per month of those events, because at the moment we have, I think every 2 weeks we have either egg event or the dig event.
yeah,
So, but if they add this as well without making it like every event for 2 weeks, I won't have a problem with it because I'm not even gonna look at this event. I'm gonna keep on with the dig event and the egg event. But if they gonna add it, like one day, 2 weeks we gonna have the dig event, then the other 2 weeks we're gonna have this event, and then the other 2 weeks we're gonna have the egg event, then I'm gonna be pissed off.
yeah.
Because
I hope they
it's
don't.
gonna make it harder for the free to play to get their stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You're just gonna need to wait longer every time. So I hope they don't do that. I hope it's just gonna be like throw it in the mix and just use it as an extra. But I think that's might need to ask VIP support for that, to be honest. Got a little info on that. Let me see. Did you guys talk about the iconic stuff last time? Cause I'm not
Yes,
sure.
we did, but
Were they out already then?
I mentioned something about the Iconics last time when I said that the free to play should not worry about the Iconics. But after 2 weeks of thinking, I realized that at the moment we won't have any issues. But for the high spenders, for the whales and krakens, if you add up 1 year or 2 years, the difference between the free to play and low spender is going to be astronomical.
Yeah,
between the free-to-play low spender and the high spenders. The difference is going to be astronomical. The low spenders, I think they're going to get one set for the rally or get the garrison, fully iconic. But if we look at the spenders, the high spenders, the whales and the krakens, in 1 or 2 years, they're going to have most probably 3 or 4 full sets of iconics. And that's going to be problematic for the open field, for the free-to-play and the low spenders. And that's when I think we will see problems rising up,
yeah. So
because
it's just
they're
all.
not, yeah, they're not making the game easier for the free to play. Those the highest community, the highest in population of the Rise of Kingdoms community. And uh, I don't see where this is going, and at this point it worries me, the way game is developing in terms of community managing.
Yeah, I mean, this reminds me of a different game I played as well. It's called Coastal Clash, with. It's basically the same. You have like commanders, and it's basically just like Rock in that regards. But they also, they added gear, and then you could like add other stuff on gear, and then you could like specialize it. There's like 100 different ways you could add extra stats on it, and like you said, it just increases the gap so much in the end. So it's the same with if you leave season 2 or season 3, I mean, and you go into your first soak. Well, I guess first soak is gonna be against first soak kingdoms as well, but after that, you're gonna have such a big gap between gear as well that I think for a lot of people, it's probably not even gonna be fun, and they might just quit after KVK4 because how are you gonna compete with people having so many iconic sets? So it's gonna be, I think, as well,
Yeah.
an issue, at least an issue.
Yeah, it's true, because now the way KVKs are done are based mostly on the power you have, the KP, and um, the kills, I believe. But I think it's mostly done on power level for the
Yeah,
top 300,
power.
right?
Yeah, power.
The seed is based on power, actually, right?
Yeah, the seat's based on power, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if a kingdom has power but it doesn't have the iconics, against a kingdom who has the same amount of power but more iconics, when it comes to rally and garrison, it's gonna be bad news for those who don't have it fully iconic.
Yeah, it's same with like garrisons and rallies and stuff like that. Cause I mean, I'm a garrison main, so I'm trying to get my iconic set going right now, and it's gonna be it's gonna be tough for. Normally you just have to craft a gear set. It's crit. You can garrison if you're like VIP 17 as well, probably. But now you've got to invest. I think it's like, I don't know. Someone has sent me a screenshot, like 120 mats to get to the first 4 levels. I think someone sent it to me before. Actually, I'm gonna look up that screenshot.
Do you know what else is going to be astronomical? The difference
What?
between old accounts and new accounts. Because old accounts, by like 2 years time, they get to max out, like let's say, get most of their stuff to tier 5 in iconic. And for new accounts, when they reach Season of Conquest, KVK3, and they migrate to like Imperium Kingdoms, top AC Kingdoms, and they face the old accounts, they're going to get wrecked
Yeah,
because
that's
they
gonna
just simply
happen.
don't have enough time to gather all the blueprints and work on their accounts. So that is a big downside of this new equipment system.
Uh,
Unless they add more ways to get blueprints and make it cheaper to craft them so everybody can compete with them, or they just revamp the whole system. What do you guys think?
I think that in the future, if it comes to this, uh, I think they're gonna rework the way the first KVKs work. Like you have KVK 1, you have KVK 2, 3, and so on. I think they're gonna uh, limit the power of the equipment, I believe, and even armaments. Who knows in the future? Maybe they're gonna make it available in KVK 5 or KVK 6. The same way you cannot use commanders in the commanders from Seasonal Conquest in KVK 1 and KVK 2. The same way goes for KVK 3. I don't understand the reason why they put Season of Conquest commanders for KVK 3.
I mean, I see the point for season 3, because at least you can start, making the commanders that you need for KVK4 already. But like the investment you need for season 2 is just gonna be useless. So it's a weird thing they're doing. I'll say that.
Eventually, I think the developers are gonna do something about it, but if they're not, it's gonna be a problem. That's certain.
Yeah, and I just looked up the cost for the iconic gear. So for the weapon alone to get it to level 5, it's 185 materials, and that's just for the weapon alone. Now all the other pieces are above 100 except for the gloves and the boots. So what is that? 6 pieces, at least 600 materials. I don't know anyone who has 600 materials that easily, except for mega whales, of course.
Yeah, materials for the mega whales is not gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
The iconic items that you get during KVK, right?
Oh yeah, the KVK equipment.
But still, everyone receives the same amount of iconic items based on the how many KVKs they do. But the problem comes with the materials and maybe even the blueprints.
Yeah.
Blueprints and materials, whales have no issues getting. But when it comes to the free to play, it's hard. Free to play and low spenders, it's hard for them to get the materials. It's hard for them to get the blueprints, and it's not hard actually to get the iconics for the free to play. But the iconic items are not a problem. Blueprints and the materials are a problem for the low spender and the free to play.
Yeah, I
So
mean, it's
even though some people say yeah everyone is gonna get the same amount, almost at the same amount in time, but that's not gonna be true. In 1 year or two, we're gonna see a huge difference in power levels.
yeah, I totally agree with that. It's nearly undoable, but then again, to like have a sort of a counter to that, I don't think most free to play or low spenders probably have 4 or 5 field marches, or in that regard 5 like legendary sets. So I mean, I tell the players that ask me, at least, like, should you focus on doing an iconic or making a set? Then I'll still say, you need to make more gear in general before you actually start doing iconic stuff. So I don't know. It's tough to see, but I think, in like you said, next year or two, it's gonna be a big difference, at least with iconic stuff. And I hope they don't add other stuff, because I'm hearing news about new formations. I don't know if anyone has heard any info about that.
Yeah, I heard about it, and they postponed it for February now.
Okay.
That's what I saw from their email. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm not against new formations. The people who complain about it are those who already buy armament bundles from the cash shop like crazy,
Yeah.
and those are the people who complain actually. And I did not invest in that because I know it's a new system and that it's ever changing. It's always changing, and adding new formations like the one they mentioned, they gonna increase the healing power and also shielding. I believe they're gonna add shielding informations, and
Okay.
they're gonna increase the power of the shielding, I believe. That's gonna help a lot of new players, for example, because in the KVK1 and KVK2 you use Richard, and you also use Charles Martel, who has shielding power and so on, and that's actually better for the new players than the Season of Conquest when it comes to the new formations.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, because I mean, in Season of Conquest you don't have any commander that's gonna do healing, at least.
Yeah, you're gonna use wedge formation for the KVK1 and KVK2. Who does damage in wedge? Minamoto and Cao
Yeah, I
Cao.
mean, I guess you got the Cavs and you got YHT, but for the rest, yeah, you got
Yeah,
Richard
for
doing
the rest,
healing.
what do you use? You use the square formation for Richard, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And what else? Do you use anything else? Maybe you use
Maybe
the
Arch. Maybe
Arch
Arch.
for Alexander. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but for the rest, yeah, for seasonal conquest, you're right. You're probably not gonna do any healing. I mean, I guess shielding might have a role more for Garrison in seasonal conquest, but then again, is it gonna be better than running like arch formation or the hollow square? I'm not sure. I, I doubt it actually.
Yeah, what this game can add, we can say that the healing system is kind of garbage.
Yeah.
They have to fix that because every game I know has a healing system. Like every MMO, they have a healer, and that's an important class. So if they add commanders, for example, that can actually heal their allies or something like that, it's gonna make the game more interesting. Which
Yeah, you don't really
comes
have a
back,
support
yeah,
there.
which takes us back to the new formations that increase healing. So Zenobia does healing, but not much.
Yeah.
It's mostly a buffing and supporting commander. So it's a concept that I think the managers are trying to introduce slowly.
Yeah, have more like
But
a support kind of role in that way. If they release new commanders, maybe yeah, that will allow for that.
yeah, but I don't know what to expect from now on with all this
It's
going
just
on.
gotta wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, we have to wait and see about it.
But I also saw the face to face. I don't know if you guys read that little post from I think 2 days ago. Otherwise, I have it open on the stream.
Yeah, with the armaments.
Yeah, cause they said they're gonna add what is it, a guarantee mechanic. Um, you'll be guaranteed a rare special inscription if you haven't gotten one in a while. I
Yeah,
thought that
after
was already sort of in place, but I guess not. Guess it's
it
just
was in place only for that specific event, I think, with the map.
yeah. I know. Yeah, the map had that, but I
Yeah,
thought for
but
if you just get like if you just do travels, I thought that was already sort of a system that would make you get like something special. But I guess
yeah,
it was just all RNG.
it was only implemented for that specific event. It's not implemented for the bundles that the whales and krakens put money in, like without even looking at them, for real. And after people, whales and kraken spent crazy money on these bundles ever since the armaments were released. Now, after the game made all this amount of money, they're gonna try to change it to make it more free-to-play friendly. Let's just say. Yeah, I have no
Yeah.
words for it. It's a lot to discuss, and it's more sad
Yeah,
than
because I mean,
happiness.
I put some money in armaments as well. I maxed a couple of bundles when it first came out, but I mean, I realized when I was opening all those crates, it's like it's pure RNG, and I mean, I get it. You spend more money, you get more chances to get something good, but for me, it was a little bit too random to invest any money into it. Because what are you gonna do with a triple siege armament for Wedge? I mean, nothing, of course.
Who knows? Maybe they're gonna make Siege meta in 1 or 2 years.
Maybe,
So
but I mean, I don't need it right now, at least. So for me, it was too RNG to put any more money in it. So I also like stopped paying or buying those bundles. But at least I like that they're gonna add something now to make it a little bit better, at least, even though it's late. But better
it's
late than
late, but
never.
yeah, I can agree with that.
And what else do they have? They have the optimized travel and dispatch systems. Oh yeah, I saw that you will be able to select certain formations and armaments. So also kind of like the map, right? You could select I want the wedge, and then you mainly get wedge, but you also had chance for something else.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay, okay.
that's kind of nice. They're gonna provide more sources for armaments. Always good, It's RNG, but the more times you are able to get an armament, the better your chances. So that's not bad. And this one, I really have, I really like that they're doing it because you have that inscription store or whatever you get, the inscription shard chest, whatever you want to call it. If you recycle a legendary one, you get those coins, and they would just give you epic inscriptions. Like you recycle 180 legendary armaments and you just get an epic inscription. I thought that was very much bullshit. But
Yeah.
thank God they're changing that, so you actually get something useful. Because who wants to like you're gonna really just recycle 180 legendary armaments and you get nothing. So they're changing that at least, so that's good. Thank God. Um, and what else were they changing? Oh yeah, one maybe the biggest one. They were gonna make you able to transmutate your inscription or your armaments even after you've done the 10 tries. Now, I don't know what you
Yeah.
think about that, but for me, I
Uh,
guess it's a positive thing.
yeah. After you were changing the armament 10 times, you were trying to get something better, and you were unlucky. They're gonna implement something. I'm not sure if they're gonna make you go again 10 times, but what it basically says there, it's gonna make it that you can actually transmute some more, even more
Yeah.
than 10 times. But that we will have to wait and see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about how they're gonna do it, but at least it's coming. So I've still got some armaments saved that I want to change. Hopefully, I can get something good on them. But knowing my luck, probably not. We'll see. Um, yeah, that was the face to face. Didn't really add anything else to it. I think.
Furious, how is it going with the ruins?
Yeah, did you win yet?
We got obliterated.
Really? 1365 got obliterated.
I mean, you guys don't know how water camp. These guys. I mean, I don't know what Lilith was thinking, but they created a basically they created a Frankenstein. Like they
Did that
have
good?
1188, they have Mimi's kingdom, and 1079. Like they have three kingdoms in one camp, and they're like outnumbering us by three. You know, it's not
Oh,
easy. It's a hard camp.
Sounds like you're having
huh.
fun. I think.
And also, like 365 is like a fresh right now. It's not fresh because we had zero skips. We just went into next KVK after fighting 93 from last KVK, and now people are like they're like limited on resources and speed up. So everybody is basically saving for Kingsland, and we didn't fight that much in Zone 5, and we also not fighting that much in the altars. So just people can save their shit for the Kingsland, which is the main fight.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm hearing the kingdoms that you're up against, you're probably gonna need everything you have then without any skips. Sounds crazy. I saw you had a selfie with Mimi, as someone said.
Yeah, Victor, thanks, bro. I mean, I did it. I made it officially.
Yeah, a
Mimi's
selfie
wild, bro.
with
Mimi, she's wilding.
I would not want to
by
face her or just any person that spends that much money on this game. That'd be just a nightmare.
Furious. You should have went to her kingdom, huh, and not 1365. No, for
Can you
real.
imagine?
And, tell me, did 1365 try to recruit you, or you wanted to go there?
No, well, the story is my friend was already there, before me. He migrated from 2381, one
Ah,
KVK before me, and I just joined them. We've been playing together since like 2021, and I just joined them. But Mimi's Kingdom, if I go to Mimi's Kingdom, people are gonna call me a simp, or a gold chest leecher. That's
yeah.
it.
Well, what's wrong with being a simp? I'm a simp to my wife.
Nothing wrong with that.
I
Nothing wrong
mean,
with that.
I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
I
me
wouldn't
being
mind gold
called a
chest
daddy
though.
and also a simp, they don't go together.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Gotta protect the name.
The title, yeah.
But I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind gold chests. I would like some. I'm running low on speed ups. I kind of need some actually. I mean, everyone in my alliance has been buying that forge
Yeah,
bundle.
I mean, her kingdom already full of simps. Like everybody you see in 1175, for sure, 100% guaranteed a simp. So it's gonna be a competition if I go there.
Gotta compete for the top spot sim. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Better just stay in 1365 then.
You know what? I'm just curious how many pallets Mimi has.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because she has two
does she have
accounts, huh?
any?
Well, she has two big accounts. How do you expect her play and be active non-stop on it?
She has
Two
pilots, I think.
phones. It's two
Yeah,
phones.
two phones, of course. But she has money for two phones for tablets. But when she's working, let's just say, and it's KVK,
Pilots, easy.
pilots, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, does she work? Because I remember in like an interview or something, she said she owns a building and she just gets money from that. So I'm not sure if she actually works. She might just be on work all day.
So I heard she owns food company because if you look at her Instagram, it says Noble Foods. I think she
Mm.
has a restaurant chain or like an animal food chain for the pets. I'm not sure,
Oh,
but it's food. It's related to food.
Well,
It's what I
damn.
heard at
Get so
least.
much
Yeah,
money with that? Sign me up. Oh,
gotta be
yeah,
a big chain, you know.
yeah, I guess. But okay,
yeah.
so fighting Mimi, I'm guessing you didn't 1v1 her at that place where you took the picture.
Well, I did. I actually got good trades because like when we are outnumbered, we're just doing city hopping. You know,
Oh yeah, of
there's no
course.
other choice.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, yeah. But then when it gets to like actual field fight, it's just I'm getting wrecked. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean that was my KVK fighting against 1158 as well. I thought I had a decent like march for open field, but these guys all have like 7 meta field marches. I'm getting destroyed. My Guan absolutely trades like 1 to 10 or 10 to 1, whatever it is. It's not fun. It's not fun. I'll say that. But that's why I said these guys deserve their 10 star. They're crazy, but
Yeah.
Yeah, good
it's
for them.
not fun for me.
You know what performs super good? I noticed CPO with Leo performs amazing. Like all the
In
trades I've seen.
in open field, do you know
Yeah.
why? Because they both do AOE damage.
Yeah, it's a double AoE and
Yeah,
also
Wait, with Leo?
with
it's
Leo. CPO
yeah,
Leo.
CPO Leo, and because CPO has AOE and also a health debuff, and
And
then
also
comes in
it's
Leocha
heroic
with the
anthem.
damage.
It's heroic anthem, right? So we have Alex Bastion, his second skill, I believe. So plus 30% attack and march speed. It's like massive buff for Liu Che because he benefits from attack bonus.
Yeah, that's massive.
Oh wait, you meant I thought you meant Leonidas for a
No,
second.
Leocha.
I thought you meant
Liu
Leonidas for a
Che,
second. Like,
bro.
wait, Leonidas? What the hell?
What the hell, bro? Not Leonidas. He's outdated.
I was about to say, am I missing like a secret meta over here or something? But yeah, no,
No way.
LC, LC, I get you, I get you. Yeah, with the Alex skill, that's gonna be nice.
What do you guys think about the new commanders, Herman and Ashu? They're gonna come after New Year's, I believe. The first week of January.
Well,
Actually, I didn't see their skills yet. To be honest,
you did not?
I did not. But like I said, I'm an inf main. You know what do I need with archer skills? But
Yeah, well,
let me go take a look at them real quick.
I've seen them both. I have mixed feelings about Herman. I think he's gonna be more of a niche, but since he's dealing AOE damage, he's gonna be good in open field. But I'm not sure. But what I'm really sure about is Asho. He's gonna be good in both open field and in rally, and he's gonna destroy Gorgo.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Story Gorgo.
Yeah, it's a counter for Gorgo.
Let me see. I guess that's this
Because at the
guy.
moment, Gorgo counters Nevsky Justinian, the the Cav March, but
Yeah.
since Ashu has, I think it has a skill that makes him take less normal damage, I believe, or make the enemy deal less normal damage,
Let me see.
or
This
something like
commander
that.
troops deals 20% more skill damage whenever the troop uses an active skill while attacking a city or stronghold. The target deals 20% less normal attack damage. So yeah, it's directly just a counter to Gorgo. Okay, that's great.
Is
That's
there a way
awesome.
is there a way to put the skills on the
Yeah,
stream?
let me pull it up. 1 second. need to make a new scene real quick. But yeah, it's basically just direct counter to Gogo. That's great. I totally didn't just like invest 600 sculptures into her. Fun. Yo, that's the guy. What's his name again?
Ashur Bani
Bani.
something.
So he does. His rage is 1000. Okay, that's fine. Deals direct damage up to 5 enemy troops in a fan. Every additional target reduces the damage to each target. Okay. Oh, so you get 1500 plus another 1000. Okay. Yikes! I don't like that. My garrison's gonna get smacked. I feel like. I mean, this is just archer attack bonus, archer defense bonus, march speed. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, but it's the expertise. It's what's really making him strong.
Oh, I
But
didn't
I
see
think
it yet.
he's gonna be decent against Jan Ziska with Hera. I believe he's gonna do okay. But Ashu is really a Gorgo counter. That's for sure.
Well, what I'm seeing from his third skill, at least, like Gorgo needs to be primary, so Gorgo can like shoot off her skill before this guy can. But he takes 15% less normal attack damage
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Don't get me wrong. Gorgo is a very strong garrison commander, very strong against Nevsky and Justinian, and that's specifically for that march. And you will see most of the rallies are with calves.
Yeah.
So Gorgo is also a must-have. But once the new archers come in, I don't think you're gonna see. You're gonna see them, but not as much as you're gonna see Nevsky Justinian.
Yeah. Wait, what is this expertise? Real quick, let me see. Whenever this commander troops use an active skill against one of the following buffs for 4 seconds. So it's 30% attack, boost, health, and defense.
It's one chosen at
Yeah,
random.
there's one of them. So you get one of these 5 buffs. The troop deals 20% more normal damage. Okay. And 20% more skill damage. I mean, all of those buffs are great. So yeah, that's seems like a good commander in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I got Herman over here. At least, yeah, this is Herman, I guess. This guy does 2000 damage factor for an AoE, but this is only up to 3 enemies. So I think normally it's like 5. What does this guy do? Yeah, up to 5 enemies. But Herman is only up to 3 enemies. Okay, interesting. Then you inflict 2 stacks of poison on the unit for 10 seconds, stacked up to 15 times, and its duration is reset whenever it gains another stack. So this is just Tomyris poison, I'm guessing. I think.
Yeah, but we'll have to see how it works, because if Tomaris clears all the poison stacks, it's yeah, I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Because Herman has no skill that says he's gonna clear the stacks, I believe.
Let me see.
It says that the expertise for every 25 stack of poisons applied to the enemy units, it recasts the active skill, but it doesn't say it's gonna remove the stacks.
Yeah, I mean that's actually a good one. Oh man, if it doesn't clear the stacks, that's actually gonna be very annoying.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna clear. I think it's gonna clear the poison stacks. I think it's gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't say it like you said. That's gonna be a bit of a testing commander.
Yeah, and I think Tomyris is gonna be the most used commander with him.
Yeah, probably.
But you know, if Tomyris is removing all the stacks of the poison, he'll never get to 25 stacks.
Yeah, but then you just I'm guessing you just don't run Tamaris, right?
I don't know. Who knows?
Because 25 stacks, that's what, 60 something skill damage taken. That's a lot. That's a lot of skill damage taken. So I'm curious to see how that goes. But
Yeah. What were you saying, Furious?
Yeah, you know what I think? If you have Herman, if you have Boudica Prime already, and you're not Archer main, there is no need to invest in Herman Prime. But if you're Archer main, if you're like, if you have the equipment, the gear for it, then yeah, definitely go for Herman Prime, and you can do Herman with Juga, Herman Primary because of the support tree that he has, and then you can pair Boudica with YSG, so you can have this way you can have two Archer March on the open field. But like I said, if you have Boudica already, then just skip Herman and wait for the next commander. I think the next one gonna be leadership cycle, and after that gonna be the new cavalry. So that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah. Well, remember what they said at the community meeting, that they're gonna lay low with the leadership commanders. They're
Oh,
not
they
gonna
said that.
release them. Yeah, they're not gonna release them as often as they used to, because they're more into garrison and rally, and they're gonna focus more on the other. And I think it's gonna be engineering actually.
yeah, engineering. But engineering will be same as leadership, but the engineering commanders will be the wheel, and the leadership would be MGE. I think
Oh
is
God, I
what
don't
they
want to
said.
see any more engineering.
No, me neither. But I feel like it's coming, so
It's
be
a waste
prepared.
of commander, you know. It's a waste of extra work and extra resources from Lilith.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
because there are a lot of content creators who actually talk bad about this new system, but there is a possibility that it's actually a good march. Yeah, I'm speaking about Margaret and Babur. If you
yeah,
have good gear on the siege and you attack from far away for non-stop, you're gonna get some nice KP.
yeah. You can get nice kill points from that for sure. I mean, I've seen it. There's a siege Discord as well, and you've got this one guy that's got like great gear on this march. He gets very positive reports, so it's definitely doable. But you just need to invest so much into like a two commander march where you don't really have any other choice than those two commanders. And to be honest, there's probably better choices than doing that anyway.
Yeah, well, I could see farm accounts using this to, like get an upper hand in KVK, and maybe people who will spend a lot. But for free to play and low spender, there's really no point in you wasting your heads on engineering, you know. But if you have a farm account who has extra heads, then yeah, go for it. It's gonna be to your benefit in KVK.
Yeah, I think so too. If you main an account, I don't think you should focus on Margaret or Babur.
I can already imagine all the farms. Why did you have to say that? Oh man,
Yeah, you're just gonna put them behind a pass, and while people fight in front of the pass, you can get some free KP.
just like someone has like 25 farms, and now they're like, oh, I might as well just get Margaret and Bobber, and then just get 25 towers going. Oh god, I can already see it happening, but we'll have to see if they're gonna release more siege commanders. I think if they do that, it would be kind of a bad decision though on their end. I think they should focus on other stuff.
Yeah, well, what I'm mostly looking forward to is the new map and the in-game animation actually, with the new revamp of the whole game. Let's just say.
Oh yeah, the graphics overall that
Yeah,
they were talking
it's
about.
gonna yeah, it's gonna be looking more like Call of Dragons, more or less.
Yeah, I mean that would be
Which
pretty cool if
yeah,
it's gonna
because
look nice.
at this point it feels like an old game, huh? With if you look at the graphics. But
Yeah.
it's gonna come, and that will be the time when we will see a spike in population, and the developers need to prepare for it.
You think the game looks old?
Not necessarily old, but compared to the other games, yeah. I like the way it is at the moment, yeah. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to the new stuff.
Don't mind me, guys.
No.
There's someone doing barbs next to my city that I want to
Well,
kill.
not gonna lie, I prefer Rise of Kingdoms graphics to Call of Dragons. I think Rise of Kingdoms has better graphics. That's just my opinion though, because everything here is more bright, more clear,
Yeah,
more
but
friendly.
it's not as fluent like in Call of Dragons.
Yeah, I mean they can fix the lag in KVK. That's one thing they can do instead of graphics.
I don't think you can fix any lag because of the number of the marches you see in the open field. If they're gonna bring 4 Imperium kingdoms in one camp, the lag is never gonna go away.
But it
It's
depends on the
simple.
servers, how big of a server they can have.
Well, yeah, we were talking about the KVK because that's where the action is happening. If you have in one camp 4 Imperiums, of course the lag is not gonna go away no matter what the developers do.
I mean, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that
if
much
if
about the
if
lag.
they're gonna bring the new animation, because in the Call of Dragons they kind of fix the lag. If you have seen, they don't really have lag. It's more fluent the way the system occurs.
Okay. Do you guys play Call of Dragons?
No, I used to when it came out for a month, but then I gave up because I didn't have time. But I prefer more Rise of Kingdoms than Call of Dragons.
I played it for a month or so, then I quit.
I haven't
It,
tried it yet.
it wasn't my type of game. I'll say that. But I mean, the graphics there, they look really nice. I'll admit it does look very very nice, and I didn't really have any lag back then, so maybe if they're gonna do like an overall here, there's not really gonna be any lag either. But honestly, we're just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen with that.
Hmm. I
Yeah,
saw I saw some pets. I think that game has pets. I think it's like the equipment and accessories in Rise of Kingdoms. Am I right?
Yeah, it has pets, but it also has equipment. It's got a little bit of all, but
oh,
for that you gotta upgrade like you've got equipment you gotta upgrade, you've got pets that you can upgrade. There's a lot of stuff you can upgrade there as well, but I feel like they're not as deep in yet as we are here, of course. Also, don't mind me. I'm just killing this. I'm just killing this guy doing barbs.
okay. I would like to discuss something else.
All right, what is it?
You guys know about Itachi?
I've heard about it. Yeah.
Honestly, all I know is that he bought Bonnie's account. That's all I know about him.
Yeah, but you did not hear that he quit the game somehow?
I
Yeah,
saw
I
the
heard that.
video he posted.
I mean, people quit, right, all the time, and then
Yeah,
they come
quit.
back.
Of course, but the way he did it, it's kind of sad and triggering at the same time.
What is
Because
that?
he did that, he made a video by deleting, I think, 350 million power of troops.
Yeah, I saw
He
that
had
video. Yeah.
he had a total of 400 million in power, and he deleted all the troops it had.
That's crazy.
And if you want to quit, just leave the account the way it is and let it disappear from the map. Don't do that, because the reason why he did that, he did it for attention. Yeah? It's not how things should be done. Uh, we know, yeah, he has money, but that's not how you do things.
Yeah, it's
And
like when
if he, I'm pretty sure he's gonna regret it in a week or two. Because I don't think that the only reason why people are saying that the reason why he quit is because he didn't have enough time. But no, I think there's a more deeper thing that happened. If where it got him to this point
He
of
said he said he got betrayed in the chat. I saw a picture where he said he betrayed me, referring to somebody else, and then I'm quitting because I got no time. He said different things. I don't know what to believe, But if you guys have any more info,
yeah, I mean, in the video, in the description, he just said he didn't have much time anymore to play, so he just decided to end it. And that was his reason that he said. If it's true, I have no idea. But
well, he had pilots, you know that?
oh yeah, I bet he does.
Of course.
Of course,
So
yeah.
I think that there's a more deeper meaning about his way of quitting.
Maybe there
Yeah, as
is.
I said, he's gonna regret his decision. And if he comes back, I'm pretty sure he's gonna buy another account
Yeah.
because that's how Rise of Kingdoms works.
Yeah, I mean, I see that a lot. There's a lot of people just buying accounts these days with, and then just play it for one KVK and then sell it again. I don't know if that's like the usual way, but I see a lot of people doing that these days.
Yeah, they do that because it's a lot cheaper to buy an account with a lot of power, use it completely until it's zeroed, and then either abandon it if you have a lot of money or sell it further with a lot
Yeah.
less with a lot less money, of course.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's kind of like, it's the journey that you take, right, to get to the point you are. Then instead of just buying an account that has everything and then doing it. I mean, it's obviously a lot cheaper to do that, but like you're still missing a part of the game. And I see a lot of people that buy these accounts and they don't really have a clue, how to play the game or what to do, but they still, because they have so much power, they still like to take up like leadership positions and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. This is my opinion on it. But there was also someone shared there's account trading coming to the Chinese version of Rise of Kingdoms. I don't know if anyone saw the post about that. I'm guessing. I'm guessing not.
What what post? Can you repeat that?
I saw someone post on the infantry Discord. I think it was a screenshot of somewhere, but they're adding like account trading inside the
Ah,
game.
yeah, yeah. It's basically what Lilith makes in the Chinese servers.
Yeah,
They are making it official, selling other people's accounts, while the seller gets most of the money, but Lilith gets to keep a small percentage of the money people buy with.
yeah. I mean, honestly, that system will be better than what's going around right now with account buying, because you never know if you're gonna get scammed at this point. So if we can get regulated through Lilith, like, I mean, I know account buying and stuff, I've got a bad opinion about it, but at least it's gonna be safer.
It might work for the Chinese servers, but I don't think it's gonna be working in international servers. It's gonna make Lilith lose money if they do that,
Why would they lose money for that?
because people will not invest as much as they would buy an account, right?
I mean,
That's the reason why they try to get new players to the game, right?
yeah. So you
You-
think making buying accounts more accessible just makes them lose more money, right?
yeah,
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. I see why
it's
that
in
that
it's
would
in their
work.
terms of service.
Yeah, that's why I find
Trading,
it weird that it's basically endorsed anyway. Because if you try to report someone for buying an account, nothing happens anyway. So it's like in the terms of service, but Lilith doesn't actually care. The way I see it.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe they do care, but it doesn't feel like that.
Well, it's a big difference between the Chinese servers and the international servers. They make a lot more money from the international than the Chinese.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. But remember, they also had they even had like Gorgo earlier than we did. They get some special treatment. I want some special treatment too. Maybe one day we get it from Lilith.
What I don't get it is we have a lot of Chinese server in the international servers. Like, I mean, what I mean is Chinese leadership in the international
Oh
kingdoms.
yeah, I don't know either how that works, but
Yeah, me neither. I don't know how to access the Chinese servers.
I know someone did it, and you probably just, I don't know if you can like VPN to China or something. I have no idea. Probably something like that. But everything's gonna be in
Yeah,
Chinese anyway, so I don't know how to do it. So I'm just gonna leave that as it is. But I thought it was pretty interesting that they would announce account trading for that, at least, for even though it's only for the Chinese version.
With Chinese servers, I think you
Yeah,
can log in with the BlueStacks and VPN.
yeah, maybe
can you,
that would
can you
work.
do that?
I heard that's how you do it, but on your iPhone, on your like, if you have iPhone, it's not possible, I think. But if you have like Android or BlueStacks or like emulator, any emulator, that will work.
Hmm.
Okay, might need to try it at some point. See, see if there's any difference there. Because I know for the Grand Prix event, people were like looking at the Chinese server for the power and stuff like that.
It's very interesting that international servers beat the Chinese servers in Grand Prix. Like personally, I thought the Chinese servers gonna like win,
Yeah,
like
me
by
too.
having a better strategy, but we outperformed them. We did better.
Yes, us international Rise of
Yeah, let's
Kingdoms.
go international.
It's like everybody, but except for China. But okay, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if you have anything else you wanna talk about, guys. I'm out
What can we
of subjects at least.
mm, what can we expect from the game in 2024 since 2023 is almost over?
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
like you said, the new
what?
graphics. I'm hoping.
Yeah,
What
me
do you guys
too.
want to
But
see?
the new graphics, and
The new graphics.
when it comes to commanders, they even said it in an email, in an official email that they sent in the game, that they gonna stop releasing commanders as often as they do, like every 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, they were
But
gonna change that to
they
7 months,
did not do
right?
that. Yeah, they wanted, yeah, 7 months or something, like double it up. But they still did not do that, even though they made it official. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really hoping that they do that next year then, because the rate that's going at right now is pretty fucking fast. So I'm hoping next year commander release gets slowed down a little bit. We can actually catch up on some commanders and just a little bit more relaxed. Don't have to stress about the meta too much.
You know what I want to see next year? I want to
Uh,
see them remove the AP cap that they put a year ago on Alliance Gift from Forts. I want to see
Ooh.
them see that either removed or limited to VIP. So if you reach VIP 14 or 15, you should be able to remove that cap. They said they added that cap to basically prevent bots to overflow the AP tokens, uh, from some farm alliances that people used to abuse. Well, not everybody can reach level VIP 14 on their farms, on their fake accounts, right? On their
yeah,
bot accounts.
yeah,
So either limited to VIP or just remove the entire thing because this is killing free to play, like seriously.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, when they added that change, I think everybody was a little bit mad. I think we should have made a suggestion post like we did with the what is it, the barbarian camps, because that got rolled back as well. The barbarian camp nerf.
Yeah, I mean, if they put a limit to everything, even like to up to how many commanders can you bring on the field, eventually after like some years, then what's gonna be the future of this game? You can't limit everything. If you're facing problems with bots, then just do something about that. Don't punish the whole community because of some few people who abuse it.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
agree with that for sure.
yeah,
But it comes down with the barbarian camp there as well, right? You could only kill like 20 barbarian camps a day. Is what they changed it to.
I mean,
Be-
it's up to your kingdom. If you have rules on your kingdom where you can, set different times for the camps, then people can do it together. But if your kingdom is a mess and you don't have like, or you just don't care about it, then it shouldn't be a thing. They shouldn't put a limit on such stuff.
yeah, exactly. Like if people are dedicated, to do barbarian camps every day and so many times, it's same with like gathering gem nodes, right? If someone's dedicated to do it, then they should just do it. And I don't know why the game would like try to interfere with that, even if it's trying to include more people. It's
Yep.
it's just it is what it is at that point. So I hope for next year they don't try to limit anything as well.
yeah. Well, all we have to do is complain and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's make another suggestion post, make it get it like 1,600 upvotes, and then see what they do. I guess that
the
that
same
worked.
the same way they ruined the Christmas event with this new stuff with the hammers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this one is that outrageous yet, so I don't think we're gonna get that much traction on it. But maybe for something else like the Barbarian Fort Camp. Although I nearly forgot about it already. To be honest, I don't really think about it that much. Should probably get some more attention to it.
I mean, I never do those anyway, so I don't really care.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, but if it's something that hurts the community, the people who are playing this game, then I'm always gonna speak up for it. You know.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Anything else? Anyone wants to add?
For the moment, I think that's it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
so pretty much we spoke about our KVKs. Also, I want to add that when Leon spoke about my last kingdom 2381, and that the fact that Corizo 2142 used that opportunity to win KVK for his players to get extra rewards. That's nice. I believe like that's a reasonable thing that every king does. But also that KVK was the entire concept of that KVK was stupid to me. I've never experienced anything like this. Drama, like flirting between the diplomacy. That's just crazy to me. Like and the fact that at the end it was 3-1 basically. I mean, I can accept losing. I can accept losing kvks. I have lost more kvks than I won, but the diplomacy and the whole drama, it was just stupid.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the diplomacy of 2381 is still in power.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no change.
and I believe a lot of players left 2381 because of what happened.
Yeah, I bet. I mean,
Right, Furious?
yeah, it's one
See,
right there.
honestly, I wasn't catch up to it. Like, I just know that I left with some other people. My entire group left. We were about 12 people. Sorry, 8 people. So we left, but I'm not sure about others. I think they still got their big spenders, but if they continue choosing easy KVKs or like messing up diplomacy like that, then yeah, honestly, I can't see a future
Yeah,
for my
yeah.
last kingdom.
I
Yeah,
mean,
well, and in this case, we cannot really blame 2381 because 2061 is a sketchy kingdom. And from what I hear from other kings, from other kingdoms about 2061, is that their leadership group is a toxic one. So I cannot really blame 2381 for what happened. So both parties are in the fault here.
I agree.
yeah, and I mean, losing a KVK is fine, right? As long as it's fun. But if your leadership is not making it fun at all, then can't blame anyone for leaving. Can't
Yeah,
blame them.
that is true.
I mean, I haven't won a KVK in like 2 years, so I know how it feels.
Damn.
I'm on a losing streak, a pretty bad one. Maybe next KVK I'll win one. But
Well, I think
I'll have
it's
to
it's
see.
time for a new kingdom, huh? No?
I mean, honestly, it probably is at this point.
I believe you have your passport stacked,
I'm
ready to fly.
well, they're getting there. I'm on 26 right now. I need to buy a couple more, but they're getting there. Well, yeah, as long as the KVK is fun, I don't mind losing. But I would also like to win a KVK for once. Maybe
By
just
the way,
one.
how was your KVK, Luke? How was your KVK going?
But it's over basically. Yeah, Kingston has been decided, and
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting for the end. Waiting
The
to get
end
my
of time.
passports. Just waiting to get my passports, man.
You
I'm
have enough silver to buy the passports?
silver, and I'll buy a chest. But I'm thinking of going back to season 2.
No, because you're gonna
Yes.
lose progress on your account.
Nah, but I don't
Iconics.
care. I
You're
don't
gonna
care.
lose iconics.
I don't care, man. I just want to not spend any money on tech for a KVK or two, and then get myself nice and ready for another KVK 4.
Well,
You
you
know,
know
you
what
should.
you can do? You can join a kingdom that plans to go recovery.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's boring. I want to fight at least. Season 2, I can bully some noobs. Okay, I can
Nah.
smash some T4 players that are just new to the game, which is pretty fun. And then KVK 3, I can use my Season of Conquest commanders at least. And then KVK 4, you fight
if you're not getting a special ticket, you will never get to a KVK2.
Hey, I already have my place. Or do you just mean I gotta click migrate fast enough?
No, it's impossible. Basically, it's impossible.
What do you mean it's impossible?
You have to talk with the leadership of KVK2, ask them if they have a place and a special ticket for you, because you will never get just by clicking to that specific kingdom. I'm
It's
telling
basically
you.
Oh,
communication.
but I'm super fast. I don't click like the fastest.
It's not about you, it's about the actual internet.
Yeah, no, I got
And the
super fast
game,
internet
if
as well. It's fine.
yeah, there are a lot of low power players coming from the seasonal conquest going to KVK2.
Yeah, so you gotta
There are
compete with the other
thousands,
people.
thousands. You have to compete with thousands, and the chances of you getting in, it's small,
You know,
very small.
the worst thing is I'm migrating with another person as well, so I gotta both click fast enough. Well, I'll just
Um,
see. I'll just see if we get in. If we don't, I'll just see what's next.
you know, if just try to communicate to that kingdom's leadership, tell them to prepare a ticket for you if they can. If they cannot, try to get in like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've already talked with certain leaderships, but I don't. A ticket for me is not possible because I'm only 75 million, right? And most people
Yeah,
they
they
put it
they
at the
they always
100
ask
million.
for yeah, they always ask for that. True.
Yeah, I'm don't have enough speed ups to will up for Zenith to 100 mil. So sadly, I would love
Yeah,
to have that 15% health skin.
yeah, maybe we're gonna get a better leadership skin. Huh?
10% ultimate unit health, or maybe I don't know.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, it's possible. It can be, or 8%. It's also good. 8% health for all troops.
Yeah, but then I'm wondering, would 8% health be better than 15% defense? What would you say?
Well, it depends on what you roll with. If you are a main garrison or a rally and you don't have Heraclius and you want to do full infantry, yeah, of course it's better to have a specific type troop stat. But if you're an open fielder, mostly, then it's better to have that troop stat, the extra troop stat.
Yeah, that's true. But for me, right, I play for infantry marchers, so
Yeah, I
so
think it's
basically
best for you.
basically infantry everything. But
Yeah, if,
probably better to just keep the 15% defense then.
yeah, probably better.
All right. Well, I think we have talked about basically everything we want to talk about this time.
Yeah, and now we're waiting for the new year and see what's coming up in the next year. Hopefully, I can hear only good stuff.
I hope so too. We'll have to see next update, right? We get some cool new stuff hopefully.
Yeah, I hope
Hopefully.
so too.
Hopefully.
Guys, almost 1 hour and 40 minutes of podcast on our episode 2. I think it's longer than last time, right? Right,
Yeah,
Leon?
it's longer. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. We try to cover every topic basically. We try to cover the new event, which is kind of trash. Not
Kinda.
really worth the value, to be honest. Well, according to free to play and no spender point of view, and also commanders, KVK, and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's basically all we wanted to discuss. Then hopefully probably have to do the next one in 2 weeks since we got New Year's coming up as well. That'd be
Yeah.
True. Also, I have Kingsland on New
and
Year's.
and Kingsland, yeah.
Yeah, basically, I told all of my friends like, "Hey, sorry, I can't do it. I can't come drinking with you out, on that day. But like, or I can just get a pilot for just a few hours, join them, drink, and then come back fight drunk in Kingsland.
I was about to say fully drunk. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
get, and get zeroed.
and get zero. I mean, I'll see. I'll see what I can do. And next time, hopefully, we can have four of our casters. So FrogBoii, Leon, me, and Zina and Sinus.
Yeah, let's hope we can set that up.
Yeah. Thank you for setting this up, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for
Yes,
hosting, man.
no problem. All right.